Let's talk a little bit about Wadhwani Opportunity. How is the initiative gearing up to impart large-scale employability skills in tune with the new age job roles?
So we now, Wadhwani, we call it Global Opportunity Group. So here, what's happening now, and as we move along with time, and as we have to keep up the pace with what's happening around. So as we speak now, what we have done is we have divided our strategy into a core skill area and deep skill area. So from a user standpoint, so this gives the solutions to the learner to learn the soft skill part, which is the most important required core skills, because even when they go to the interview, 70% of the questions still are around the soft skills, their aptitude, their attitude, their problem solving, all that aspect. And that's the piece which is on core skills. So we have a 21st century core employability skills program broken up into two parts. One, which prepares you so that you qualify well in your interview and you successfully get into a job. And the other part is how, if you're already working, how do you ensure that you grow very well in the organization? So this is one part, which is to do with the core skills part. On the other side, we have deep skills. Now, when we say deep skills, these are absolute domain skills, but domain skills which are in aspirational job roles. So examples, domain skills which are in cloud, maybe in analytics, maybe in digital marketing, maybe in the let's say the medical area. It could also be in logistics. It could be so we pick up the job roles which are aspirational by the student, and they will be aspirational because they can grow in the job role. And at the same time, at the end objective is that the learner, once they become the talent, once they get employed, and after employment, they should be on a path where they can support a family of 4 people. So ultimately, the objective is to ensure that the learner and then the talent is able to earn family supporting wages and then grow in their career. So that's the objective. So since there are two aspects of this, one is the soft skills part, other one is the domain skill part. So what we are trying to do now is, while we work on both of them together and try to move both of them forward, we also are very cautious about, there is skilling on demand kind of thing, where a student needs to know a piece of something. Go ahead, just learn that. And that could be our scale model. And on the other side, there is a deep impact model. And when I say impact model, is student is guided during, so if you look at a student life cycle of skilling, it starts from counseling. Then it goes to training, then it goes to placement, and then post-placements. Now, so when we say an impact model, here we are with the learner at the time when they're doing the discovery. Which domain should they choose? Why should they choose this? Are they fit for this or not? Which is the first part, which is the counseling part. Training part. Now, training is on two parts. One is the core part, other one is the deep part. So domain skills as well as core skills. That is the training part. After this is done, they move into the next part, which is to do with placements. Now here we work with industry partners in terms of getting them absorbed in the industry. And finally is the post placements, where they are mentored and coached to perform better among their peers and come on to a good growth path. So this is the overall model which we are currently working on.
It's wonderful to know. I'm sure it's going to help millions of young students get better jobs and progress in their careers. So this has been a very insightful conversation, and a very important one at that as well. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Manali. This was absolutely, I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you to everyone who's tuned into this episode of the Wadhwani Viewpoint podcast. My name is Manali Shah, and I'll see you in the next one.